Hey there, good morning to you. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz with a look at your first alert forecast. We are in first alert weather mode all the way until early Saturday morning. The strongest winds are well past us at this point. Still going to be rather blustery for some spots today, but it's really the heavy rain threat, heavy mountain snow, and leading to the high avalanche risk. And there is a potential we get a rain and snow mix in the lowlands and foothills tomorrow morning, which I'll talk all about coming up. But again, that's through early Saturday morning. Let's talk about some of the winds that we dealt with just over the past 24 hours with last night's windstorm. Whidbey Island around 59 mile per hour wind gust. Hoquiam 61, SEA Airport 51 miles per hour, and that was just before midnight. And one site above 1,000 feet near Bellevue 52 miles per hour. But up in the mountains, as expected, we had some stronger winds. Sunrise about 63 miles per hour. Alpental, so the top of Denny Mountain, so way up there, 134 mile per hour wind gust was observed and clocked by the National Weather, or rather NWAC, the Northwest Avalanche Center. Yesterday's rain total, so we got some really decent rain, especially from Seattle, Tacoma down to Olympia. At SeaTac and Olympia yesterday broke previous daily records for rain totals. In fact, Seattle, the wettest March day since 2015. Meanwhile, Olympia, the wettest March day since the 80s. So this was beneficial, but if we get more heavy rain on top of that, that could lead to some minor river rises perhaps, but we're not expecting anything major, but maybe some ponding on roads, wet roads. Just watch out for that, especially with our rain increasing into this afternoon, especially. So not done with the rain just yet, but rain totals through Friday night and early Saturday morning look to be manageable. Lowest totals north, highest to the south. Now there is that chance, as I mentioned, for the low elevation rain and snow mix tonight, possibly as early as the evening hours. We're going to have that cold air aloft. Temperatures should be above freezing at the surface, but that could certainly change. Snow level may drop down to about 500 feet or so and just vary in between about 500 to 1,500 feet. But what we do know, because there are a lot of uncertainties with that, we're expecting that heavy mountain snow. Avalanche risk, as I mentioned, that as well. So snow totals are expected to be on the low side today, tonight. Friday, still kind of a big question mark, just how low they'll be, but still going to be below pass level, foothills especially, but they're going to climb starting Sunday and definitely into next week. So once again, we have back-to-back first alert weather days. Our daytime highs going to be below normal, 40s. Our mornings are going to be very cold as well. Into the weekend, we'll have morning showers tapering off as the morning goes on. So Saturday is going to be mostly dry. We'll have some drier air in place. Then we get to Sunday, increasing rain next week. We are warming things up. So snow levels are expected to come up possibly 7,000 to 8,000 feet. The big picture right now, we still have that atmospheric river just pushing the moisture over the Pacific Northwest with the heaviest precipitation more so to the south of us. But as it lifts a little back to the north, that's going to cause our rain to fill back in as the day goes on. What's going on this morning, we have that ongoing convergence zone just over Snohomish County, and that's causing some heavier snow to fall along Highway 2 closer to Stevens Pass and then southward. So we'll start to get some snow in the mountains as well as the day goes on. Let's take you outside. It's been rather blustery, and it's going to be a little on the breezy side today. As I mentioned, Seattle and up in the mountains will have west and southwesterly winds between 10 and maybe 15 miles per hour, gusting a little higher. If you're going through Stevens Pass, please check in with WashDOT before you do so, because again, we'll have that fall falling and accumulating snow, heavy snow at times. Same for Snoqualmie Pass. Our snow levels will continue to drop, and we have that winter storm warning in place for the Olympics in Cascades until 5 a.m. Saturday. So an additional 1 to 3+ feet of snow. This is just one computer model, but it's showing the potential. And it's been very locked in on several feet of mountain snow through Friday night and Saturday morning when that winter storm warning expires. But the foothills and then potentially the lowlands, some minor accumulations. The better chance for accumulating snow in a couple of inches would be up in the foothills, but potentially even in some of the lower elevations. That would be overnight. Again, we'll have that colder air mass for snow to fall in the lower elevations, but the question is, will it stick? And will the moisture line up with that? This afternoon, we'll have increasing rain, maybe a little in the way of a rain shadow. That fills in late tonight. We'll have ongoing snow up in the mountains, but as our snow levels continue to drop, this is what we're watching out for very carefully. Again, maybe that rain and snow mix in the lower elevations for Puget Sound tomorrow morning, and then some heavier rain to our south. Then the day goes on, our highs are going to warm up, our daytime temperatures are going to warm up, so by then likely wouldn't really stick. It would more so be closer to the foothills and up into the mountains. Then we get into Friday night. You see how it continues to taper off, except for a couple of lingering showers. Saturday morning, maybe cold enough in the lowlands to get a rain and snow mix, like just very, very spotty, if anything, Saturday morning, but then our Saturday, we're dry. Highs today generally in the 40s, tonight in the 30s, so it is going to be cold tomorrow morning, and then we'll warm up into the 40s. But again, that rain and snow mix in the morning, and then tomorrow, some spots may even struggle to hit that 40-degree mark. So that's going to be something we're watching out for once again. But over the weekend into Sunday, we'll have increasing rain. Notice how our temperatures really start to climb. We'll have more rain, especially to our north, as yet another atmospheric river takes aim to British Columbia. We'll have to see how far south it moves, but all in all, it's looking like most of it will stay over British Columbia. Temperature-wise, we go way up next week. Temperatures will top out in the 50s, maybe even some of you hitting that 60-degree mark. Be sure to check in with the weather team throughout the day, King 5 Plus, as well as king5.com and the free King 5 app. We'll have extensive coverage at 10 a.m. today, 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. as well.